all these Tubin jokes. You guys are hilarious. Yeah, the whole Tubin thing. I wasn't going to talk about it, but maybe I should because it's kind of funny, right? I mean, this dude... You know what's funny? I was actually just reading this hilarious article. I wasn't going to talk about it because I think it's kind of just not worthy of my time, but my goodness, everyone's making jokes about it. So I have to talk about it. This is this is hilarious. All right, so if you don't know what was going on, this dude, he got caught wanking it in a Zoom meeting, all right? This Jeffrey Toobin guy, all right? Now, this is embarrassing to say the least. My goodness. Yeah, you know what? Let's. I got this. I was reading this article, and this is the funniest thing about this whole Toobin thing. They're trying to defend him. They're trying to make it seem as if he was wronged somehow. Look at this article. Look at this. Jeffrey Toobin's stroke of misfortune. All right. Right off the bat, they nailed it with the pun. I don't even know if they meant to nail that pun so perfectly. All right, but it is so good. All right, listen to this though. He is not the first journalist to get overexcited about a coop porn. Coop porn? I don't even know what kind of porn that is. Listen to this. Jeffrey Toobin is a man much wronged. What? On Monday, the New Yorker writer was suspended by the magazine for which he's written for 2 decades and took a leave of absence from CNN, where he's served as legal affairs analyst since 2002. What possible sin could he have committed that forced these pillars of the media establishment to sideline a bona fide star? With the presidential election less than 2 weeks away and Team Joe Biden needing every hand on deck? I'm sorry, needing every hand on deck. I wonder if this is satire. I don't know. It seems like they're really, the funny thing is, this kind of talk is prevalent all over the place. All right. This isn't just satire. There's people that are actually trying to defend this guy. I'm going to keep reading, though, because it's so funny. All right, so here explains it. Toobin masturbated during a Zoom video conference in which he and his colleagues were fantasizing about forcibly removing Donald Trump from office and throwing him in jail. In other words, Toobin is being punished for having the precise response that the exercise was designed to elicit. I can't keep a straight face. Oh my goodness. So even BuzzFeed, hold on, I gotta pull this up. Twitter, BuzzFeed Politics on Twitter, I wrote, I of course responded because I thought it was hilarious. Where is it? So they're basically saying like, how dare, like, come on, he's not the only one. Jeff Toobin can't be the only person masturbating on work Zoom calls. What? That's your argument? They're trying to. How hasn't this happened already? Really, BuzzFeed News? You know what? No. I'm not even care about you, BuzzFeed. I just said breaking news. BuzzFeed masturbates on Zoom calls because that's the only conclusion I get for people that are trying to defend this guy. What? No, it's hilarious. Dude, you're in a Zoom meeting. You're supposed to be professional. You're not supposed to whip out your thing and start dang-a-linging on your dang-a-ling, your Toobin. Now everyone, he literally coined a phrase. People are saying you're Toobin on the Zoom meeting. You're Toobin or Zoomin. I don't know what sort of thing they've got going on now, but they're floating around. And dude, I don't feel bad for you. You whipped out your thing and started playing with it. You're supposed to be professional. What the hell are you thinking, man? Sorry for dropping that H-bomb. I don't even know if YouTube wants me to talk about that or not, but it is crazy. Come on. What are you doing, man? And then people are actually trying to defend this guy. All right, so a bunch of people were making Me Too, hashtag Me Toobin. Right, that's thanks, chat. That's going around right now. I just don't understand. How are people feeling bad for this guy at all? I don't feel bad for him. Dude, you're unprofessional. I don't respect people that aren't professional. You don't do that kind of thing. You don't you don't pull out, you don't pull your pants down. I think he was like buck naked, like he took his shirt off. I don't even know. I didn't actually see the video. I'll be honest, I didn't look that hard. I just saw a bunch of people talking about it on Twitter over the past day or two. So it's been hilarious. And I just, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Tubin, what were you thinking, man? You got too excited? Is that what it was? This Spectator magazine. I don't know what the Spectator here. This is ridiculous. It seems like a legitimate magazine. I don't know if this is satire or not. It's not news guarded, so I don't know if it's by official, Tim Pool ratings. NewsGuard is basically what he goes by, but I mean, this seems pretty. I don't know. I don't think this is satire. It seems like it's all actual articles, and then we get to this one, which is just ridiculous. Stroke of misfortune. Come on. Seriously? Toobin says he didn't know his colleagues could see him when he pulled out his penis last week during an election simulation held by the New Yorker and WNYC Radio in preparation for November 3rd. The two media organizations were playing out various scenarios of what likely to happen the first Tuesday in November and after. New Yorker staff writers were cast as principal players. Biden was played by Evan Osnos, Trump by Masha Gessen, Jane Meyer dressed up as establishment Republicans. Clearly, any election role-playing game would have parts for the candidates and their parties. But why fill roles for the U.S. military and the courts performed by Toobin himself? Because it was a coup scenario. What happens if Trump fails to respect the outcome of an election and the New Yorker and other standard bearers of the liberty or liberal order have already decided in favor of Biden? Answer: when the courts rule in favor of the Democratic Party, lawyers litigating every district lost by Biden, and Trump locks himself in the White House bunker, the Pentagon will order the same SEAL team that killed Osama bin Laden to frog march the orange man in an orange jumpsuit out of 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue to the steady applause of a grateful nation. This is ridiculous. This is seriously what they think. They think that they've spun it. I say they, and obviously the people that believe this is going to happen, that they're actually going to win. I don't think they're going to win at all. I think it's going to be a landslide. All the polls that everyone keeps talking about don't reflect all the incredible amount of new registered Republican voters. Look at Pennsylvania. They're beating out. There's more Republican. I think it's up 22% more Republican voters now than there ever has been. Like, there's just been an uptick. And that's not just in Pennsylvania. That's in Ohio. That's in California even. California, there's a huge uptick of Republican voters all across the states. That's happening. So this is weird. This is some weird. Jeffrey Toobin, you are into the wrong stuff. Good sir, or I don't know if I'll just call you a sir now because you kind of lost that the good part anyway. They try buffing you up like you've been a part of this establishment for 20 years, and maybe that's the problem. Maybe you shouldn't be part of that anymore.